Hello YouTubers and YouTubettes. So today I'm going to show you how to create mushroom grow logs on straw and what they can do and how to do it. So let's get started. Alright, so I got a little excited and put the hay in first, or straw. So here I'm adding the lime. You want to add about 300 grams to a 55 gallons of water, and so I obviously am not using a 55-gallon bucket, so I measured accordingly to that, but that's about the ratio you'd want to use. It's not exactly hypercritical if you're exact or not, but you're going to want to be somewhere around there. Alright, so now I have the lime in the water and I'm adding the straw to the lime water. And you can see the water is fairly gray colored from the calcium carbonate. And the reason that you do this is it makes the pH so high that mycelium will still grow, but contamination like spores and stuff can't grow in it. And so this is a great way to pasteurize your hay or straw. I'm using straw, which is hammer flattened, and I got it from Tractor Supply. The stuff works really good. Alright, so now it's been 24 hours or so, and so I'm going to put the straw onto this, which is just a barrel I cut in half and put screen over it and made a little stand for it, and so that way it can help for the moisture or all the water to fall out of this. If you want, you can squeeze it when you do it, but putting it on here will basically let all the water drip out of it. I mean, you just have to wait a little longer, but it's pretty simple as it is. Just one more step to do. Alright, so I'm filling up a grow log, and so you can see the bit of mycelium I put down in there, the spawn rather, and so take a little handful, about yay much, put it down in there, on top of it, see that, and then put some more down in there. See like that, and then do it again. Another little handful. I mean, not much. So you want it to be as much of it through and through as you can, because you want it to take over this grow log fast as it can. So you see I'm just using a fork to scrape out my rye spawn. Just down in there. And if you have doubt, use more than less. You definitely want to be on the side of more. And so you see there, another little bit, and another handful. And so then, after you get that in there, what you want to do is pack it down. And so you don't want it to be so tight that nothing will be able to move around in there, but fairly tight. I mean, there's a happy medium for sure. But you can see, like, I got a couple logs there, and these are my jars that I'm going to be putting more in. I got some bags there for all the different types of mushrooms I've got going. Alright, so now I'm going to vacuum seal the top of this bag closed. And then, so when you start, you have to put holes through the log. So we'll just see the log real quick. You can't really see, I mean, there's a little spawn right there, you can see that as it is right now. But so you have to put holes through this eventually so it can breathe, but you want to start out with putting one slit in the bottom, depending on how you hang it, decide where the water is going to pool, so that way the water drains out, and then probably one at the top for the first, I don't know, maybe a few days or a week, because you want the CO2 levels to stay fairly high, because if the levels are too low, it'll just go straight into fruiting, and the mycelium won't continue to take over the straw as much as you want, and so then it kind of will stall out, and you'll end up getting contaminants too fast, and that's not what you want to do. I mean, this log's, I don't know, 2.5 feet long, And so that's why it's important, because I mean I literally have mycelium here, 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 all the way down. I mean every little handful I did all the way until that was full mycelium in between each one. And so it's just important to do. And then once you hang it, you're going to want to mark what it is and the date, and then when you hang it, try not to touch it as best you can. I know it's hard and you want to look at them, but you just got to not touch them, because the more you disturb it, the less it'll grow. So a tip about your straw is to cut it as small as pieces as possible. And so the reason that is because the straw itself, when it's in a long form, the mycelium can't exactly go through the side of it. It has to go through the tube part of the straw to get to the inside of it to really start taking it over. And so the smaller it is, the easier that can happen, and the faster the mycelium will take over. This is a presentation by Shelby's Garage. If you liked it, please subscribe and give me some likes. I'll talk to you later. Bye.